Alright guys, what's up? So I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've been delaying it because I wanted to wait until the first update, and then they didn't really address anything that was important. And then this hotfix came out today, September 25th, and it's the last straw. So let me just start from the beginning. Destiny. Loot system. Unbelievably flawed. Previous to that, my luck. Not good. Most games, most people that know me can, back this up. My luck, not that great. But in Destiny, it hasn't been that bad. I like to complain, but honestly, it's not been that bad. But this game is supposed to be an MMO. Bungie has mentioned that it's a first-person shooter first, but you need to earn loot and you need to do things to get that loot. The very large problem with this is, and you may be seeing in the background now or later or before now, the loot system is fully 100% random. Now, you can earn Vanguard marks and Crucible marks and rank up those Vanguard and Crucible and factions and go buy stuff, but I'll get to that, actually. No, I'll get to that. The loot system is 100% random, so if you haven't seen already, you will see. This dude, I think I recorded it. Actually, I might not have. But twice, I have seen somebody in 4th place get an exotic rocket launcher truth in the Crucible. If you've never played with me or played against me, you don't know. But in Crucible, I pretty much crushed the entire team every game. And, there are some games where I don't do that great. Obviously, everyone has those games. But seriously, I get the best around little thing for being the best in the entire game, not just on my team. In the entire game, probably like 70% of the time. And the fact that I've never even gotten a legendary out of the Crucible is unbelievably pissing me off. And this is disheartening. Like, not only is it just wrong, it's disheartening. It demotivates me to play the game. MMOs and looter shooters in general are based around you kill this, you get better loot. This guy's harder to kill, you're going to get better loot. If I do the freaking strike on level 28 and kill an Ascendant Knight with like a crazy ass shield, he might drop not even ammo, but I could walk over 12 feet and kill a drag and get a legendary engram. That's retarded. I get absolutely no reward for killing a big boss. If I kill Fogoth on the moon, nothing. Every single time he drops Black Wax Idol. Rewards after the game, not only are they still fully random, but it's just not the same to get a reward rather than seeing something drop. And this fully random loot system goes against everything that any MMO or looter shooter has ever built up in the past. And it's just, honestly, I hate it. And it really makes me not want to play the game. Now, I can get past that because my luck in this game hasn't been horrible. But I've been playing this game since 1 day after release day because I got it in the mail instead of going to a midnight release because I just didn't want to deal with people. And I am still only level 27. Now, I'm level 27 because I've gotten Ascendant Shards and been able to upgrade certain armors. I still have a rare helmet. After 3 weeks of playing this game, virtually every day, sometimes not for long because I have work, but virtually every day, I still have not a full set of legendary armor. Not only that, I still would not have a legendary chestplate if I hadn't wasted a bunch of exotic coins on a chestplate that I didn't want simply so I could level up and play with my friends. That pisses me off too. So not only is the loot system 100% random, if you don't have good luck, you're kind of going to get stuck and just have to wait. My friend Adnan, he doesn't have the best luck with weapons, but he's been level 28 or 27 for like a week now. And like he leveled up past everyone else, even though he couldn't play as much because he can't play during the week. And now he's just still stuck. So, first patch, fix the Future War Cult armor. That was a huge, huge, huge problem for me. I cannot emphasize how pissed off I was because not only did I spend the entire time ranking up the Future War Cult, but I also just happened to pick Future War Cult and happened to be a hunter, so I couldn't upgrade my armor. For those of you who don't know what this is the upgrade materials for upgrading the Future War Cult Hunter armor. required ascendant motes instead of ascendant shards, and I just couldn't do it. So the only piece of armor that I had bought and knew that I was going to keep forever, I couldn't upgrade, so I was stuck at level 25. They fixed that in the first update. Problem solved. Now, today, September 25th, a new hotfix came out. Nothing good. Literally nothing good. So the first thing, reduce drop rate of engrams following a hard wipe. Really, Bungie? Like, are we playing the same game? Did you think that we weren't getting enough stuff? I was speaking to this guy at the cave, and he was level, like, 27. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you must put a lot of work in this game. He'd been playing the game for 4 days. The RNG, the random number generator, just decided that, oh, this guy should be a higher level than me. Yup. So I've been playing this game since release, and I was 27, and he was farther through 27 than me because it's just the game was like, here, have better luck. And he'd only been playing for like 4 or 5 days. So drop rate, lowering, probably a pretty shitty idea, Bungie. The reason everyone's farming this cave is because we aren't getting the loot we deserve for killing the things that we deserve. If I kill Fogoth, I deserve a legendary if I've done that on level 28. That's not an easy mission, especially when I can't level up. Following that, the cave that I just spoke of. Let me just read exactly what they said. The Hive of the Holy Treasure Cave have realized the futility of their endless assault on the Skywatch and have retired to lick their wounds and plan their next attack. If I didn't make that clear enough, respawn timers have been nerfed. So essentially, the cave in an MMO, the only real farmable thing, has been patched. Now you might be saying, man, why don't I just go do Shrine of Oryx when the Hive have opened the doors or whatever it is. They've reached your whatever Dinklebot says, and sorry, Peter Dinkle. But like, if you're thinking you can go do that and kill a bunch of thralls, no. They have reduced, or I guess increased, the respawn timers on every single farmable thing that anyone has found so far. Why? Tell me why. The reason... You're missing the point, Bungie. The reason every single person is farming these things is because we aren't getting the drops we deserve from the missions we deserve. So we take it upon ourselves to go find these places and farm them and get drops. And now they'll drop less stuff, on top of the fact that they're not even there anymore. The third thing, Queen's Wrath update. This one will really get you guys. Material rewards for dismantling Queen's Wrath gear will no longer provide ascendant materials, but missions will continue to drop legendary items. Now this means, if none of you have done a Queen's Wrath mission, that the first time you do it, you'll get your piece of armor. The second time you do it, you'll get your piece of armor. The third time you do it, you'll get your piece of armor. Although, per day, this piece of fucking armor is going to be the exact same armor every single time you do a mission. I can do any one Queen's Wrath mission and get that piece of armor, and I could be done. But the motivation to do more, since I give you like 8 bounties, is to do them all and go get that piece of armor and disassemble it and get ascended shards. Because they're going to give you the same fucking helmet or chestplate 6 different times for making your ass do those really hard bounties 6 different times and complete it. And then they're just going to give you the same piece of armor. The problem with that is that now if you get rid of that piece of armor, you're not going to get ascendant materials to upgrade the fucking armor that you wanted to keep. You have 6 different of the same fucking helmet and you want to get rid of the other 5, obviously? Well, you don't get anything for that. Anything for doing that level 24 epic modifier mission. It's just pointless now. Do 1 bounty, be done. There's absolutely no point in doing it again, guys. Just, Bungie, I don't know if we're playing the same game. You're making everything worse. I was giving you hope. I know that new games are coming out. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is going to come out. That might take a little bit of your stuff. GTA is coming out on next gen, so say goodbye to all your PS4 and Xbox One players because this game is not getting fun anymore because you're not giving us what we want and what we need and what every single person is saying. And then there's Borderlands the pre-sequel, which comes out the 14th of October, I think. And I am just a huge Borderlands fan. I've near perfected both games, and I've just played the crap out of them, way more than I should, to be honest. And I was kind of thinking Destiny was going to contend with it, but if you don't get your shit together, it's not. They are the top line in looter shooters. Like, Borderlands is the big ass people, and they're going to use the same engine that they use from Borderlands 2. Is the graphics are going to be virtually the same, and they're still going to shit on your game. Okay, I don't even understand like where you're coming from with these. The cave, kind of a dickish thing to farm, but you're missing the bottom line is that the reason they're farming is because we don't get rewarded for the shit we do. Now to the Vanguard and Crucible marks. You do get guaranteed legendaries from the Vanguard and Crucible and factions, all of the above. You go out and you get reputation, you rank that up, and then you get your Crucible or Vanguard marks, whichever one it costs to go buy it. Even the factions use Crucible and Vanguard marks. But per week, this caps out at 100. Now, that means you can get one piece of armor per week. No matter what armor it is, that means you can get one. Because the cap is 100 and each piece of armor is 65. Now, I guess if you bought 2 pieces of armor for every 1 week, or for 2 weeks in a row, then you might have enough overlap to get 2 the next week. But that's 3 weeks to get a full set of armor. And actually, no, it's not, because helmets cost 120, Crucible or Vanguard marks. So, no, it's still going to take 4 to 5 possibly weeks to get an entire set of armor, and then a weapon is 150 of Crucible and or Vanguard marks. And that takes 2 weeks minimum, which is just, to me, is unbelievably stupid. I just can't even stress the problems with the loot system in this game. There's literally, there aren't words. I've been saying stuff this entire video, and I've been stuttering because I just can't think of the fucking adjectives to describe the retardation of this game in certain factors. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Destiny, but it's gonna go dry. I'm making this video solely to make the game better. I need everybody to start watching. Anybody who's posted a complaint video and just tweeted Bungie. Anybody who sees this, please, for the love of God, tweet at Bungie. You can talk to private people on their website, I think. There's no full Bungie email, but you can talk to private people through the forums. If you want to take it upon yourself to go that far, do it by all means. But honestly, just Facebook, Twitter, tweet at them. Please, just for me, the game needs to get fixed. Every single person wants this game fixed. Every single reviewer has just pooped on your game, Bungie, and we were sticking by you. We wanted you to be better. We're like, it's the first week, first 2 weeks, there hasn't been an update yet, they're gonna fix stuff, and then you went and just shat on everything that we loved. You let us enjoy the game for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and then you were just like, oh, they like these things. Nope. And you just got rid of it completely. Goodbye cave, goodbye farming, goodbye drop rates. Seriously, you thought the drop rates were too high? And I get that that's after a hard wipe, which means you sort of get punished for doing bad. But if you're going to make the game so difficult and then not give us any loot, no shit, we're going to do bad. And I've been talking for 14 and a half minutes, guys. Like, no game has 14 and a half minutes worth of whining. I don't even have words anymore. So, anybody who sees this, please, I know it won't be a lot of you, but just tweet at Bungie. Do that for me, because everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to just get on top of this. Everyone needs to be active, and we need to just tell Bungie what they're doing wrong. And people have, and they just kind of threw it out the door. And honestly, I understand that, like, a random loot system is the way you want the game to work, but it's not the way we want to play it. And you need to, like, compensate for that. Raise the fucking Vanguard mark or Crucible Mark to 150. That way in 1 week, we can get a weapon. 1 week. Even if it takes that entire goddamn week, just raise it, because that's enough to get one weapon. I still have a rare helmet after 3 weeks. It's just, the loot system's stupid. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Loved hearing me bitching. I'm gonna hop up out of here, but I love you guys, so peace. Tweet a Bungie. Love you.